So silly. But Alexis, you want to talk to us about hair, skin, and health, self care? Because as black women, we all know that it's a little different for our hair, especially, and our skin.
Y'all, first let me tell y'all how my husband gets absolutely aggravated when I'm in the restroom doing my hair. It's such a small space too, and even like when it's like my braids right now, or like with my regular hair, when I'm washing or combing or blow drying, I get a little shedding. So he be so upset. But let's not talk, because when you be shaving your beard, yeah, we just gonna leave that alone.
Mm, mm.
Yeah,
And you're the
only
only
girl,
girl
like,
in
give
the
me some
camper.
time in
Give her some
here. Like last
slack.
night, he told me I took an hour in the restroom. Well, I'm sorry, I got out of this skincare. You want rough skin rubbing you at night? I bet he don't. Hmm. So, okay, so we are going to talk about just like some little things. Let's see. How can I? Okay, so I know everybody saw my one video if y'all follow me or if y'all been watching my page when I did do my hair in the restroom, my little pixie cut, got my girl together. Um, so let's just say like even like shampooing and conditioning your hair in the RV, it takes time. So when we first started out, it's like what is it called? Like your hot water. It can get colder faster in your RV than it does like if you're in a house. I haven't really used like the campground what they call them, I guess just restrooms.
The bathhouses.
The bathhouses. I really haven't used them because I'm comfortable in my RV. But now whatever he put in, you put in what, tankless? Whatever it is, y'all. Our hot water is better now. So like we really don't run out of hot water, which is a blessing because
Oh yeah,
I love me a good
yeah,
hot shower.
yeah. Because those the standard RV tanks that if you don't have a tankless, which I say invest in the tankless because it is exactly tankless. You get hot water as long as you have propane. But those regular RV tanks, there's only I think there was two sizes. They will hold 6 gallons of water, or it
Mm.
can hold 8 gallons of water, and that's it. That's all you have for hot water. So you had enough to use 6 gallons of hot water, which is maybe 3 or 4 minutes, if that, maybe less. So that's why you run out of hot water for sure.
Yeah. So we don't know more, so it's better. And believe it or not, everybody in this house like a long shower. Even the 2-year-old, y'all. Like if we try to put him and his brother in the bath together, they mad. So we got to do them separately. So 4 people taking a shower in one night that's what we start running into the problems. Like, oh, so now we got to wait about 30 minutes for it to warm back up for somebody else to get in the shower. And I was always the last one that ended up with cold water. So we had to get that fixed.
You should have been
But
first, Mama. You should
I
always been
know, but
first.
see,
Self care.
we taking an
Yeah.
hour in there.
Look, you should be able to. Okay, you the only woman in there.
The
You
only
you
girl.
you got you got to take care of yourself before everybody else. Okay,
Definitely.
One
I
hour is
second that.
absolutely fine.
I
What you
wasn't in
say?
the shower for 1 hour.
One
I got
hour
out the
in the
shower and
restroom.
started doing my face and prepping my skin. Had to be all moisturized.
Listen, ladies, 1 hour is not a problem. We were up to midnight watching the fight. We both had to come in and shower.
You
She
should have
took
beat me
over
to the
an
shower.
hour while I'm sitting on the stairs just waiting. I hear the shower stop. I'm like, okay, she's gonna go finish in the room. Nope. I continue to wait another 50 minutes sitting on the floor waiting. And she come out like, oh, you waiting on me? Oh, no.
I don't hear no complaining when she's
It
smelling
smells
good
good.
laying
I
next
give
to
her
you.
Skin
all of that.
soft.
Scent, skin soft, all of it. I mean, cover with a pillow, you
Okay,
feel me? But
okay.
still, I was waiting forever.
You could have came got in.
Oh, y'all, we got a big
You what?
thunderstorm over here. Y'all gonna
I
hear the
think it's
rain. It's about to
raining
get
too.
loud.
I'm
Yeah.
tired of it raining. I didn't know we was out here doing a
Yeah,
rainy season. We
it's
just learned that it's always freaking raining. Oh, I hear it.
Jeez, that is loud. Look, do we need like
yeah.
we used to have to do in the early 2000s, in the late 90s, and the 80s, get off of everything, close everything down because
Oh my god, I remember my grandma used to make us do
yeah, I
that.
was say grandmas used to do that.
Turn the lights
Okay,
off. The
so
Lord is working. The Lord
we
is
have a
working. Turn
comment
the lights off.
from YouTube about this. She says she's going natural and had a whole meltdown because she had absolutely nothing in the camper to maintain it. So this is an adjustment.
Okay, so before I cut my hair, I was natural. I'm a relaxed girl now, but like natural products that I keep, and I'm gonna tell you, like half of the cabinet space that we do have in the restroom is mine. So I just bought like little cubbies to hold everything so I can have more room. But like natural haircut products for you to keep is always gonna be a plus. Like you might feel like you up in that tight, but getting it done is you got to get it done so you can make sure your hair is still healthy. Your shampoo, your conditioner, your what,
But
your
just be careful about what chemicals you're letting going down your
drain.
RV drain, because your RV does not have the best materials, and so they're cheaply made. So unfortunately, some of these hair products can cause more of a problem. So just be careful.
Mm,
Um, there's ways you can mitigate that. I don't know of any, because I just really just shampoo my hair. I don't have
yeah,
any chemicals I really put on there, but I am careful of how much shampoo and stuff I do put down the drain and stuff like that. So in that case, you might have to shampoo over a trash bag or your toilet, because that just dumps into a septic tank. So in a sense of a septic tank, not a true septic tank, but whereas the
the
tank for the
camper.
gray tank is a little bit more the delicate with with the piping down there. So that's just something I wanted to throw in there for anybody to remember.
What are some things that y'all keep in y'all kit for like skincare, hair care, things like that? I'm talking to y'all.
Oh,
You want
I'm
to think
trying
about
to
it?
unmute in between just in case the rain is too
no, no,
loud.
we want to hear all the
But
sounds.
for me, so
Love rain in the RV.
you want to hear that thunder? No. No, so I have locks. So I go get my hair done every 2 to 3 months. I try. There are times where like I need a style bad and I'm bad at going to get it done. I don't care. Anyway, but to maintain it at home, I try to do a style that'll last me at least like 3 weeks. I feel like I'm screaming. A style that'll at least last me 3 weeks because I travel so much for work that I try to like divide it up to where like okay, by the time like first I have
Yeah,
like curly pieces in, and now it's just two strand twists, and then when I leave for my work event next week, I'm gonna take the two strands out and just wear curly. So I try to do styles like that. So like to maintain it at home, I just have my regular like edge gel. I do have like a lock gel to like retwist the
hmm
front if I really need it. And then my moisturizer that my loctician sells in the salon that I use. And then water. I mean, locks are pretty low maintenance, but my key is getting a style that'll last me like at least a couple weeks before I can change it to the next style. Like just getting styles that are
yeah.
Okay.
versatile, basically.
So for me, I would say I don't really have any like particular like things I absolutely have to have. I know I need some type of moisturizer, but I would say my water hairspray bottle, because I have like really fine hair, so I've been told I have white people hair. I don't know what that means, but okay. Um,
I
so I
got
don't
the
have, huh?
I got the opposite.
So silly. My girls have beautiful coily 4C type of hair. So I mean, I know my daughter for sure, my youngest, she's really into hair products. I'm not sure what is out there. I just use whatever I can find, honestly, in the store. Um, but I do have my flat iron, because sometimes I do like to flat iron my hair, which is usually once or twice a year. Um, but I'm not really into, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not into skincare and all that stuff, because I do, of course I bathe and take care of myself, but the rituals I don't know, I guess from being in the military, not being in the bathroom for an hour, I can't, I cannot do it. I'm in the bathroom maybe 20 minutes. There, thank you. Get in, get out, get clean.
I was doing some extra scrubbing last night because I felt a little smoky from being outside by the pit in the fire. So leave me alone, sir.
See, I love a
Megawatt.
campfire hair smell.
Yeah. Megawatt said team no bathhouse. That's what he said. Well, with something like
I brought the bath
like,
with me.
thank you, but with some, especially with something like his with the heated floors.
Oh,
Uh, yeah,
Oh
he got.
yeah,
Oh, you don't
yeah.
megawatt. Oh, you mega is exactly what it sounds like. Mega watt,
I want
meaning
some of
it's
his
huge.
videos.
He's huge. It's a huge Class A RV with custom lights, and
Very nice.
he can
All the
literally,
bells and whistles.
Oh
yes,
wow.
he has the most amazing solar setup I think
Mhm.
I've ever heard of. Like he could probably last a week just on his. Like
Just
he
on
don't
the
have to plug
solar.
up for nothing.
Yeah, that is
I
nice.
think he
That
did a
is
video like that where he lasted a week on just what was powered by megawatt.
Yep,
nice.
and he could power another RVer. Like you can plug up to his. That's just
Hmm.
how much power he got. You could plug
Oh,
up to
okay.
him. Yes,
I didn't know. That's pretty cool. That's
that
pretty
is.
cool.
That's
I
what I'm talking
know.
about. You gotta make it what you need. You gotta make
Yeah,
it how you feel. But there should
yeah.
be
And see, and that's the crazy part because
Oh,
there's
that's
people.
a good comment
Let's see what's
which
it
one?
say.
This one. There should be wait.
from YouTube.
There should also be traveling hairstylists or mobile salons that does not charge off the chain prices. That would be awesome. That
Yes,
would be awesome. Cause some I know for
Because
sure
they
like
have campfire cuts for dogs. So like, yeah, we should
I never
definitely
knew
have
that.
something. Like,
I
oh
never
wow.
knew.
yes, that
Yeah.
follow up on TikTok is called campfire cuts, and they groom your dogs. They go to different campsites and
Yes,
will
I
groom your
just I
dogs.
just referred her to my creator group, and I see her. I'm hoping that she can come up here because I actually been following her from when she first started. And I was like, you need to franchise. You need to do something because you have something here where it's a mobile grooming service that will come to the campground, and she has a mobile trailer. She has a regular RV, but she also has a mobile trailer that is for grooming your dogs and stuff.
Baby,
So
my little puppy need a cut right now. I just bought her to go get her shots.
well, she might be in that area because she comes to Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina. I think she's in that region. So, you have to look her up on. I'll try to send you her information, and, so you can look her, so you can see if she's going to be in your area. Megawatt said he has a video coming soon. He was at Oshkosh where he powered two other RVs while he was there.
Wow. I'll most definitely be
Two
this
other
weekend.
RVs.
I
Okay,
need
look, my dream is to go to Oshkosh, which is basically one of the world's largest air shows.
mhm.
Um, and I know we're not going to be able to survive. So Megawatt, when we go, we call a spot next to you, so that way you could power us because the way our solar is set up right now, we can barely power our battery. Okay, but yeah, so um, yeah, I don't know why there's not more mobile salons, and like she said, they cost so much
Yes.
to
Yes.
do, and
And
it's
especially if you're not like you don't know how to do your own hair, just little styles on yourself. If it's natural hairstyles or like a quick flat on or a twist out, it is most definitely difficult. I had a hard time finding somebody to braid my hair out here. I literally cried because I went to one lady and her Instagram page was so nice. I went there, was getting my hair done, and I felt like something was wrong because I could hear her talking behind me. So I kept asking her what's going on. She never said nothing. So I finally was like, let me go to the restroom. If you know, you know, you go to the restroom, you go and look at your hair. I went and looked at my hair, and from there I was texting my husband. I was like, yeah, my hair not right at all. So I sat back in the chair. She was already halfway done, so I let her finish. And she was like, what do you think? I looked in the mirror, y'all. I told her, yeah, you're going to have to take this out. Because first of all, as a hairstylist, you're not even about to take pictures of this because I know you're not proud of what you just did to my hair at all. And I'm not giving you $300 for something I don't like. She kept telling me that it's because my hair was relaxed, but you knew that as you was doing my hair. So why wouldn't you say something?
Because did you
So
do a
now,
consultation so you would have known what your texture was like?
and I told her in the messages, I said my hair is short because I'm growing out my pixie cut, and it is relaxed. If anybody got a pixie cut, it's gonna be relaxed regardless because that's how you lay your hair down. So she went into she talked about, oh no, I guess I didn't see that message. Well, that wasn't my fault, honey. I even told you I was new out here, so I was looking for somebody. So she was mad. I can hear her talking to the lady that was helping her when they was taking my hair down. But the thing is, my husband sat outside, and it probably took the girl 2 minutes to take the hair out of my head. That's how loose it was. She didn't grip anything in my head. It took like 2 minutes, but took probably like 3 hours for her to do it. So no, I'm not giving you $300 for something I'm not happy with. And that's anywhere I go. If I'm not happy with my hair, my eyebrows, my nails, we're gonna talk about it before I pay you. Cause it's your time, your money too, but it's mine too. I worked hard to get the money to come pay you. But the person I am, I know I took up her time, so I still gave her something. I didn't leave her empty handed. I didn't give her $300, but I gave her something before I left. So then I found me a, I don't mean to offend nobody, but this is just what we call it. I found me an African shop that was high on rates, and they did a really good job, even though I set up in there for probably about 10 hours.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey,
About,
Merlot. Merlot
Hey,
made an appearance.
look, not him coming back. Like what?
Wait, you gonna call my name? Wait, hold
hey.
on.
But yeah, so you gotta be careful with that stuff, y'all, because that right there, and I'm very sensitive about my
Hey,
hair. And
Merlot.
look, babe, look at him.
Look at Merlot.
Like it's my time to shine.
Yeah, he's like, Mom, all right, it's been an hour now. You
Looking
gotta
over
go.
it, y'all.
I wonder if I can show y'all. Let me see if
He
I can.
literally came up right at a 1 hour. Oh, that looked like it been in your hair for like a week or two.
Exactly, and she thought I was about to walk out
Yeah,
with this in my head. Girl, bye.
Yeah.
$300. No, ma'am.
See, and that's what I'm scared of because
Yeah,
I
my
think
loctician, I went to school with her, and I haven't had no issues with her. Like usually, she'll just, if I don't know what I'm doing, if I'll just be like, oh, I just want 2-strand twist. She'll be like, oh, I saw this style, and I want to try it on you or whatever. But luckily, I haven't had any issues like that. But I definitely understand because
Yeah,
it's a lot of stylists
This is my first
now.
time.
When it comes to black hair, what we forget is the difference between someone who do hair and a beautician.
Yes.
And these people who do hair, they don't wash your hair, they don't do consultations, they don't look to see, what is this style going to be good for your hair, for your scalp. At that, like they don't look into that.
they don't
The girl I
care.
go to, and her mom, they're beauticians. They're by the book. They are washing your hair before they put their hands in your hair. They come with good energy. They're not just coming in, oh, I don't want to do this, and talking on the phone and talking about you while you're in the chair. Like they're professional. Plus, I love her. She's really cool. But
that's what I
other than
love.
that, there's a lot of people who do hair.
Yeah, they go wash, treat your hair, make sure your hair trim, make sure your hair growing. They go ask you what do you want for your hair. Nowadays, you just, and not to knock nobody, because back home in my hometown of Port Arthur, baby, all the stylists out there, they doing their thing. They might add on for a little wash or whatever, but like if somebody did have a shop, I know that they're gonna wash your hair. And most people get mad at, oh, why is the price so high? Well, they are washing, they are treating, they are making sure your hair growing and stuff like that. So I would pay for that. If I have one stylist that's actually in my head, helping me with my hair growth and helping me with just different things in my styles and getting it right every time, I will pay her. But then you go to people that just want to do your hair. No, that's a difference.
Nope.
I don't understand that, but you know how people are. But so we got a couple more
But
comments.
Sharon, your point, yes, that would be great to have a mobile salon.
Oh yeah, it would be. I would pay
It would
for
be.
it.
Megawatt, absolutely. You will always have a standing reservation next to me. Awesome. That means to all of our rolling with my sisters that is that true? You got all of us? No,
Okay.
just playing. But and then Professor X said Merlot was probably scared.
Oh, the thunder.
Yeah.
All right. My son is a thug. Let me stop. He's
like the camera.
Laying down now. I don't know. I got a laptop. He's just laying next to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, how's the renovations coming along there, Cece?
I cannot wait to share. I can't wait to share what I put in the I posted a video trying to see if anybody would guess. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry TikTok, it's making me stop. I don't know what's happening, but
because you weren't looking. Yeah, because you weren't looking at that. Just stop it and start it right back up again.
Anyway, renovations. I posted a video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I posted a video seeing if anybody could guess what my renovations are gonna be.
Whoa!
Oh, dude, the thunderstorm was loud.
That was loud.
It's loud over here.
I heard.
But yeah, I posted a video to see if anybody could guess what my renovations are gonna be. The inspiration came to me last week? Last week or the week before, I don't know. But I'm so excited for it. This is like, I can't wait to share. The excitement is in the details of what it's going to look like all the little things. Like I cannot wait to share. Content's going to be different, so I can like get everything because it's a big camper. It's bigger than Esther. It's wider than Esther. So all the
We
details,
can
I
tell you're
cannot wait to
excited too.
share
It's all
what
in your
I'm
face
turning
and
this into.
smile.
It's actually it's a
I
theme.
know.
I'm so excited. It's a theme. Yeah, I'm really big into themes. Like when it comes to like dress codes or whatever. So this whole entire camper is going to be based on that theme, and I cannot
I
wait to
can't
share
wait to
it.
see
I'm
it.
excited to
So,
see it. I got to get back on my RV content. I've been slacking. But
so it's fine. Hey, look, people gonna follow you, and they gonna either follow you or they not.
yeah,
Is
work been working. That's what it is. Lord.
That's all. I mean, life has been life, and you know what I mean. But so
Yes.
Alexis, back to this hair care thing. What was it like to actually perm your hair in your RV?
Hmm.
Mm.
Because that's what your video was about. So
Yeah,
for those that don't follow you yet, because
yeah,
hope
yeah.
y'all go back and follow all of
I think I'm
us.
shadow banned right now. My view's been horrible, but it's okay. We're gonna get back. Um, in all honesty, like I did a little research first because you like how you said about like the tanks and stuff. I wanted to make sure that was okay, and I didn't see nothing bad. So I went ahead. Well, it wasn't really. I didn't see nothing bad. I didn't see nothing at all. So I went
Yeah,
ahead and did it just to see, and nothing happened yet.
I just would be
Yeah,
careful
I haven't
over
did it in a
time.
while because
Like, yeah,
I don't do it. I do it like every twice a year. I don't put too much in my
okay,
hair. And
okay,
then honestly, I think I'm letting my hair grow out now, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it again. But
okay. Because
it wasn't too much different of me doing it in my apartment or if we was in a house because it was just space wise. Like I can be honest, I was trying to record and I ain't have enough elbow room, but it wasn't really different. I washed my hair, got down on my knees, washed my hair in the shower. I permed it in the mirror like I do anywhere else. And yeah, it came out really great. Well, kind of great because I really don't know how to perm my hair, but it came out good. But I only say like the difference was probably just my space, and it's probably because like I said I was recording too, and I was kind of focusing on getting that video because I did figure that the video was gonna get some views, and it did because it's something that nobody really seen done. Like I said, when I tried to search it, it was nothing for me to search because nobody permanent hair in RV who thinks of doing that. So
right,
that
or
was,
they do it. They just don't talk about it. You know, the
yeah,
people that
they
do it.
probably
You know.
are. But
Right.
me, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let y'all know.
Exactly, and I feel like that's how you share your experiences. That's how you learn. I
Absolutely.
never knew about it until I didn't even know there was a video until you told me. So because I mean I don't use any relaxers or perms in my hair, so I wouldn't think to even look for something like that. You know what I mean? So the fact that like I know that, so if my daughter decides that she wants to use one, and if she decides to get an RV, I can say, yeah, I know somebody that did it. You know what I mean?
It is okay
So
to do, ladies.
it
Maybe not a
is.
lot, but it's okay to do.
Yeah, and I would say honestly, it's really hard to say because I really feel that when these RVs are put together, I guarantee you the technicians that are putting it together are not like, oh, let's make these tubing strong enough to handle,
Some type
hair
of.
chemicals. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like so. Like I said,
Yeah. Or kinky hair
Yes,
yeah,
hold
accidentally
on.
going down the drain.
Doing
and
her
it's not
hair in
like
RV is
and
normal.
I
Doing her
doing
so
hair in RV, huh?
what?
yeah,
No, I'm listening.
Doing her hair in RV is just like doing it at home. I think there's only one weird part about hair in RV, and since it's like a sisters group, I find it really weird now. Like we've had friends here at this park since we got here, and it's been a change. Like it's really weird because it's a lot of Caucasians that's here, even Hispanics. But it's different because there's so many questions that get raised with once she got her hair braided or if she decides to wear a wig. Like I think that's it become a little different. It's like a lot of questions with, and it's like it's not harmful or it's not like
It just get to a
mean.
point.
It just gets to a
Yeah.
point where it's consistent. Like oh my god, this like they're so amused by it on how she can have her hair one way today, a different way the next day. How did you
and
do that? Like it's just that's the only different part about.
Yeah, I agree on
and that's when multiple cultures kind of collide in a way that we never first saw. white people typically nice to seeing black people in the camping community. So, and when they're in close proximity to someone they feel comfortable with, because you got to think about, you're probably not the first person they have said, "Oh, that's cool," or "How can they change your hair?" You know, how whatever questions that they're asking, you're not the first, but you're probably the first one in proximity where they said, "Let's ask because I want to know."
Yeah.
It's part of they're trying to learn, and I don't take it as I know it could be annoying, trust me, because I've had people ask me, "Well, you're black. How do you have? Why is your hair texture that way?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, most hair texture is like short and thicker, like little froze or whatever." And I'm like, "Well, I have a lot of a Native American, but it's not, my hair is not define who I am either. But at the same time, I welcome questions, because how are you going to really educate yourself appropriately and not sound ignorant when you don't know about hair products and
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, I'm not gonna say it doesn't bother me, because lately it has been bothering me. That's why I kind of spoke to my husband about it a little bit.
yeah. I'm not
Like,
saying
it's like it doesn't bother me because I know they just curious, like they want to know. But it's like at a certain age point, like if you over 30 or in your 40s, I'm pretty sure you have been around or saw the
Yeah.
internet at that point, and you know about it, because black people are, we talk about it a lot on TikTok, and everybody, well, not everybody, but mostly everybody got a TikTok. So it just come to it where it's like the questions that you would think that they should already know, they still asking, even though I know they comfortable asking me, but it's like consistent. So
no,
I kind of step back a little bit, and I'm
You
like,
gotta
I'm not
remember with this lifestyle that we're living in when it comes to RV life. I've never in an apartment or in a house. I'm not a next door neighbor type person.
right.
With family in the country, I'm just not that used to the closeness of it. And I have, grew up with neighbors that are close that on that street, but I'm just not a neighborly person. With being in RV life, all that has changed, and I feel like people who live full time in campers are a lot more friendly in general.
Yeah.
And so having people like literally, I've woken up to someone changing my hose for me because they noticed I had a leak and they had a spare part and they fixed it for me. So having someone that's that comfortable coming into your space warrants that type of conversation already, because it's like my parents had told me they went camping and some guy just brought them over crab legs. Now you start getting comfortable with people and you start bringing me food. I can assume that you're gonna ask me a very personal question because you think we friends,
and I don't even know before we didn't get our bonfire. So that's why I said it doesn't really bother me, but then it does bother me when it's like consistent.
Well, that's when you set your this is the part where it's hard for a lot of people, is to set your boundaries and say, I've already explained it. Can we not talk about it? Not I'm more of a direct person. I'm more so like my face will say something before I even get a chance to. But you just have to just tell them, hey, we've talked about it, however you need to convey it. But just tell them, it's a little frustrating. I've already explained it. What's so hard to explain? You could you could tell them you to make it funny. Like, heck, y'all could do the same thing. Y'all just don't.
Yeah, true.
But you can.
I don't do well with passive aggressive or microaggressions, whatever you call it. You either say it with your chest or shut up. If not, I'm gonna act oblivious. I'm like, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
What do you mean I can't get my hair wet? I don't understand. Like I'm unless you tell me, I'm gonna act like I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I get that.
Say it with your chest and shut up.
Like even what were we? We was at the pool, y'all, and yeah, it was a little girl, and she had like beads at the end of her braids, and they was curious about it, so they asked us, which is cool, they was curious, so we let her know, and it was just like, oh, so how long does that last, and how did they get it on there? That's how I know, like, they seriously just want to know, like, it's something that they just curious about. So we explained that to them, and then it came to, oh, do you tan? Do your skin like they? So my husband very bright skinned, y'all know this already, and my kids are too. So my kids do change colors more than I do. So right now they all got their summer color, and then when winter come, they're gonna be back brighter than what they are. So I wasn't even trying to make a joke, and my husband started laughing. I was like, "Oh no, baby, I stay the same color year round. Like I don't do that unless like I had a headband on my forehead, and when I took that off, it was two different colors. I said, yeah, that's the only time I change colors.
You so
So I
you
wasn't
make
even
It's
trying to
like
be funny.
my arms get dark bad.
This is the skin, baby. It ain't going nowhere.
you make me sick talking about how you had not a whole headband.
My forehead was brighter than the rest of my body that day, but it mixed in later on.
Oh no.
But that's
That's
how I know it'd be like curious questions, even like with the kids in the RV park. I know they curious too, so I don't even be really tripping. Like one day I just came out, we was going to the water park, and I had on a curly wig, and they was like, "Oh my god, your hair is so pretty," and the little boy was like, "Wait." He realized that wasn't the same wig I had on yesterday when we did the campfire, and he asked me, and I was like, "Oh, it's a wig," and I just straight out said it like, "That's exactly what it is on my head. Like it's nothing to hide."
Yeah.
So I know it's curiosity, you know. They don't switch up like we switch up. Well,
Hey,
like I switch up.
I haven't had that issue in the RV community, but obviously with the type of work I do, I get that all the time. But I mean, it's just a normal thing. But it's like that sound that's always like, I'm a black girl. I'm gonna have a new hairstyle in a couple minutes. Like I come to work with a twist out.
yeah.
On lunch, I take that twist out, and now I got a curly.
And you got something else.
Well, it's just like they say like you know, my husband ain't got to cheat. He can have as many women as he wants because I got this wig, I got this wig, I got this wig, I got this wig.
Oh, baby, I'm gonna let you know right now.
I could be Tina, I could be Maria, I can be Bonquisha. You know, I could be all of them. Just give me, just
Tanya, all of them.
there you
So,
go,
yeah,
Tanya.
Y'all are in the chat, and y'all ever experienced that on one of y'all trips? Just if you feel uncomfortable about it, vocalize it, and if you cool with it, just educate them because that's basically why I'm at.
Honestly, I take it as of they're really wanting to get to know something that they don't know much about. You know what I mean?
That's how I felt about it. That's exactly
yeah. I honestly don't think sometimes they realize that sometimes their questions kind of come off as, I'm not going to say hurtful because it's not purposefully done. I don't think, but people have to put themselves in
the
other person's shoes. If you're constantly being asked about a subject that you feel that you know very well about, it should be easy to look up. So, you know, like also at the same time, you have to, so when you're asking questions or you're curious about something, don't like just, you know, bring everything at once because some people don't do well with that. So, you know, it's cool to ask a question and wanting to know, but sometimes you just got to let it.
Oh, yeah. They haven't asked in a while, so we'll see what the next
And I'm not the spokesperson for all the black people that you don't feel comfortable.
Huh? I didn't hear what you said.
I'm saying I'm not the spokesperson for all that you don't feel comfortable asking. She says some beads. That's not her daughter, but you felt comfortable asking.
Yeah,
somebody else's kid.
Right. I'd be like, I don't know the reasons why they have the beads in her head. I mean, I don't have no little girls. That's what I'd be like. I don't have little girls. I don't know why they have it.
These boys.
Yeah. But it's like,
I'm
it's
like,
even curiosity, like with my boys, like when we get their haircut or we say we're going to get their haircut and stuff like that. But I teach my kids. So my baby, like my son, both of my babies, when they first came, well, about year, I think we cut their hair like 2 years. They both had a lot of hair, especially my oldest. We used to braid his hair, all type of stuff. But we ended up cutting it because I was like, hey, if he ever want to grow his hair out when he get older, he can. So he was asking the other boy because you know they got long hair and the way they get it cut, they still have like their little hair or whatever. So my son was just curious. He was talking to me. He was like, "Oh, ma, I want long hair." I was like, "You can grow your hair out if you want long hair. It's not gonna look like theirs, but you can have your hair. You had it before, you can do it again. But whatever you want to do is cool." So I educate them on that. So that's when I told my husband, but you can't put yourself in another parent's shoes or what they do. But I feel like that parent should educate their child so they don't go up to somebody at the schoolhouse or somewhere in public and, you know, ask this obvious question and that person take offense to it. So I feel like that should be something that's in their household as well. But I can't run somebody's household. So I'm like, I just teach you what I can, even though you're not my child. But mine's going to know. So
And
and they go
that's
no.
RV life. There's so many kids now who are either homeschooled or have never been to a public school, and they only know the kids at the campground. So that's their first experience of seeing a different race. I mean, not a different race, but like, I mean, obviously they're going to see other people, but having that close connection where every time I come out of my home on wheels, I see your kid, you know, coming out of their home on wheels. So this is my recess time. This is my lunch time. These are kids that I see all day, every day because we live on the same campground. So that's
Look
just
at your
like, that's
look at your phone.
RV. I don't have a kid, but
Sis,
I'm just saying.
CC, look at your phone on TikTok.
My phone
I don't
on
know if your thing is
TikTok.
frozen. I'm not sure
Oh,
if it's
while I'm
frozen.
talking.
Well,
Oh
no,
yeah.
no, no, no. I'm just saying, like
Oh,
it's
there
just
you go.
showing. It's showing. There you go. Now it's popped up. It basically you needed to make eye contact with the thing because it had
Oh, see,
frozen.
I didn't know that TikTok
It will
does that.
do that if you're not
Oh,
actively. You know why they're
AI.
doing. You know why they did that, right? Because of those people that were give me gifts because I'm going to be sleep type thing that they did back in.
Oh
Remember
yeah.
that trend where people were acting like they were asleep and they had the
Sleeping
camera
people.
on them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Weird. Well, okay. Sorry, I'm not giving you guys enough attention. Make sure I give you guys all the content. But I was basically saying like I don't have kids, but I'm assuming like for having an environment like Alexa's saying of where they're seeing each other every day, of being on the campground and their lunchtime, their recess time, they're in the pool. Like this is their one-on-one time. Because 9 times out of 10, probably, I mean, me going to a very diverse middle school and high school, and then switching and going to an HBCU, that was a
Yeah.
culture shock for me. But in those younger days, those kids are probably questioning who I am and what I look like, and then going home and asking their parents. Whereas in this case, I see you all day, every day. We having campfires together and waking up in the morning and riding our bikes down the street together.
Yeah.
And they just, like I said, RV life is just so comfortable. Like this community is so comfortable with each other that it just happens to be starting at a younger age now because people are bringing their whole families into this lifestyle versus it starting off being a retired thing
Mm,
or once every weekend thing or a summer thing. Now it's a full time thing.
full time. Yeah.
yep, yep. Well, ladies, do you guys have anything else you want to talk about? Or it's been about an hour and so that we've been on here. I didn't know if there was anything else, or did you want to go ahead and um, call it a day?
I think we touched on my subject a lot.
We did.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, we're black women who RV. That was gonna be a question that's gonna.
Yeah.
Yes. It was a really good topic. So yeah, that was good.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask
I
this
think
question
a
to
good
everybody.
closing.
Oh, go ahead. You were just about touching it up, so go ahead. I'll let you do that one. You got that one.
No, you probably were gonna say the same thing. I just love the question that you sent us, so I feel like that was a good like recap for all of us. I love that question that you sent.
Okay, so the question is, what's one way you're reclaiming your peace, your power, or your pride in this RV journey?
Peace, pride, and what else?
Power.
Power.
Just one way out. One of those things that you're reclaiming for this RV journey, out of the topics that we discussed. If you
Um.
need if you need time, let me know. I can answer.
So
I
it
can
got
give
to
you
be
my.
like a topic that we discuss, or just like
I
something.
mean, I'm saying if you want to use the topics that we discussed. If not, you can just use it on your own. If you needed some, just that was just an idea in case you couldn't think of anything
So
to kind
me
of draw.
personally, peace, pride, and power. I'll say my peace right now, and y'all already know like personal life with mom and everything. Right now, I feel very at peace, y'all. Like I feel very happy. I'm gonna say that, like, cause for a while I was very down, depressed, and stuff like that. It hits me every now and then just because you think about your mom. But
Of
my
course,
peace right now is like I got me a book that I'm reading about forgiveness. I go outside, I read that, so I have that time to myself. Or like if my kids just right here at the park, because we right by the park, I sit out there with them, and I guess my peace is watching them as well. Like they just look so happy, they healthy, nobody been sick lately. Like that is really really peaceful for me, and just getting out and doing things with my little crew. has been very peaceful. My power is actually doing this. Like, we prayed for this. We sat down, we took our financials, put things on hold. We didn't tell anybody because we didn't want nobody to talk about our plan, talk down on it. We prayed to God and we said, God, if this is right, you're going to let us get this. And we are here now. So I say that's my power, that we actually prayed for something, got it, and doing it, and continue to pray for it. And
Amen.
peace, pride, and what else? I said pride, peace, power,
You know, it was pride.
and
It was
pride.
pride. Hmm.
Oh, my pride, shoot, just to do it. Like y'all said, our group is about women that's doing this, and that's my pride. Like I said, I haven't had too much experience of doing my maintenance like y'all yet, or like just little stuff like that. I'm getting there,
You
but I
will.
haven't had too much because just me in my shell, or like just as a woman or a person that's my marriage. Let's say that most of the stuff like that he does do. Like, we was laying in the bed earlier and he was like, hey, you want to go get the measuring tape and measure the area, because I want to get this little cabinet for some more room up in the front, because we're about to start our homeschool. I want to make sure everything nice and
Told me
neat.
no.
I said no. He said why? I said that's what I got a man for.
Oh,
Stuff like that I joke
Well,
about, but but then on the cool, I mean it. Like, if you here, sir, you go out there and do that. I could cook you some food if you go do it. Like, but then again, I do want to learn how to do my maintenance as well, because
yeah.
one day, what my like, either one of us can get sick. Somebody can be down. Something could happen to where I need to know what to do for me and my kids to survive. So he does good at showing me that. But I'll be honest, when I get aggravated or don't want to do it, I'll be like, yeah, you got it. But that's gonna be my other part. But like, just the whole RV life, and especially meeting y'all and doing this with y'all, that's everything right there is great for me.
Cool, cool. What about you, CC?
I'm gonna wrap mine all in one. So let me go back to the question. I just love the question. You always come up with the best
That's
stuff.
a good question. I love that.
So what's one way you're reclaiming your peace, your power, and your pride in this RV journey? And just to go back on what I said before, this is the first time in a long time that I chose something that was for me. And so that's my peace and my power and my pride all wrapped in one. This is what I want to do. I gotta remember to keep looking back and forth. this
No, you're
is
fine.
this is what I want to do. This is what makes me happy. I love how I've taken a moment. I love to write, and I write everything, whether it's a note on my phone or writing it down in my journal or whatever. But one of the things
You
I'm
mean the
working on
journal
is
that
giving
you mean
prompts.
my mindset journal that you have?
Oh, of
Shameless
course,
plug.
yes, that one. Plug. No, but no, so I write everything, and one of the things I'm working on is giving myself props, like putting those things into myself, feeding back into myself when it comes to things that I'm proud of, and I'm thankful for the creativity that I've been blessed with. And that's just in my mind, and what I touch, anything I'm passionate about, I put my all into it. And so doing that into my home, and I put that on one of my videos. My mom had texted me. I was like, telling her, I was like, not me taking my camper on a work trip, because I'm in construction. And I was like, have I become the blue collar husband? And she was like, no, you're the woman that can make a home and pull it. And I was like, that's going in my video.
Right?
But no, that's the creativity behind doing this lifestyle. Like, I get to make this whatever I want, and I get to do it myself and get to pull it. So that's like my power too. It's like I didn't just come in here and just live in it and make it pretty. Like, no, I'm hooking her up. I'm hauling her. I'm doing the maintenance on her. When I need my help, of course I ask for it. I'm not, just struggling just because, like, oh, this is RV life, this is hard.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, like, if you were to live in an apartment or you were to live in a house, you would have the same issues that you would in an RV, just in a different setting. You'd still have, gas or sewer issues. You'd have a leak somewhere. But I just choose not to show all those things. I want to show how it feels to me, and part of that is my showing how I get to come home to this every day, something that I, with my own hands, made a home. Physically and mentally, I've poured myself into it just like it poured itself into me. So that's all wrapped in one. The fact that I get to do this lifestyle and I created it for myself.
Yes.
That wouldn't
Love it. You
girl.
making it so good. Hey, y'all, want to give a shout out to my two nieces, Kelsey and Kitty. Hey, y'all. I see y'all. And then my mother-in-law. I love you so much. She said, I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all life been on hold for years. Now you are able to enjoy each other. Thank you, Mom. We love you too.
Oh, that was sweet. Also Sharon, she said that she enjoyed this and great information was
I
given.
love the
So thank you
support.
for tuning in.
Thank
Yes.
you.
For
Hey, Miss
me,
Amber. Let's hear it.
one way that I'm reclaiming peace, power, and pride
Yes.
in this RV life is by first appreciating the journey that we've come on. Of course, when we started, we had no idea. So that's one thing I do is try to be appreciative, remember where we came from, because now we're able to add the finishing touches to the things that we want, in our RV or for our RV or for this lifestyle. But the one thing that I would say is me just being myself authentically in and out, just talking about this lifestyle, just educating people, and kind of just being the representation that matters, that we don't have a lot of, is because representation is key, and being able to show that, just even to my nephews, something they can take back. That's what I'm like. That's where my power, I feel like, is, because if you think about how far we have come as a race and things that were denied, I think even though our ancestors may not understand it, is the fact that this for us is our freedom, and the fact that we're able to still be a part of a lifestyle like this, and not realize it's always been here, but we never knew about it. So that's part of my peace too, and my pride is to be able to educate and talk about it, because that's truly what I want to do, is build. That's the first thing I says whenever I get into this lifestyle. I want to build RV community, like whether that's virtually or physically. I just want to be able to have a community of RVers, like Cece has the family that has the RVs. I'm trying to build my family with people of RVs, because while we know how to live in normal sticks and bricks, not everybody knows how to live RV life, because we do have to make some sacrifices to do this, and it's not always pretty, it's not always glamorous, and it's not always easy. You, you really have to pick and choose your battles, and I pick and choose the battle of, hey, where are we going to be for this winter? Where are we going to be for this summer? You know what I mean? We can travel and live at the same time. We are living to travel and traveling to live, like,
Ooh,
but we're not making it
Yeah.
our only way.
make that one up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want everybody to be able to have that same and understand, like, what true freedom is. What does freedom, that's one question to everybody out there. What does freedom look like for you when it comes to
Answer
how
the
you
question.
want to live?
Yeah.
Huh?
Look, I'm like, answer the question.
Yeah. I'm speaking to my
Right? I wish
TikTok.
somebody would
What
answer
does
the
I
freedom
question
look
like,
love
like for
that
you?
one. Maybe that's something we can ask at the end of all of them too. I love that question.
yeah. I don't know, I just always, because everybody has
Yeah, that's good.
different
Yeah, I told
goals.
you that
It
was the last
does.
question.
That is the last question. Yeah, I just wanted to like put that out there though, because I feel like everybody has expectation of what RV life, what it's supposed to do, like what's the purpose of it. It's whatever your purpose is. Like, you don't have to have the most top of the line. You can start, some people just start out in their vehicles and they're content with it.
Yeah.
It's whatever it looks like for you, as long as you're happy, and you're truly enjoying and getting everything you need out of it. Life isn't about waking up to go to work, to pay bills, and then be too tired to live. and,
What is
it, and
called? Dang it! You're
Right.
supposed to don't be out here just living life something, but you're supposed to be existing or something like that. Dang, I can't think of it. I'm gonna get it before we get off. Living life, existing. Don't be out here.
like, don't, I think I've heard that saying before, like, don't just live life to exist, live life to live, or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and that's one thing. That's what people.
Live,
Huh?
laugh, live, laugh, love. The signs
There
of
we
the sun
go.
growing up.
That's really all it is. I mean, because you're right. The RV community though, like with any community, you're gonna have your ups and downs, your good and your bad. But we've had so many people just show up and be there. Don't know none of these people. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
make connections with people in the RV life, and I will say everyone's willing to help out each
Yes.
other. You know what I mean? Even if you don't want the help, people
Yeah.
are there. So that's
That guy manually turned my jack.
wow. See, yeah,
I was so impressed. I was like, wow.
I agree on that. And especially when you're pulling into the RV park or pulling out, you're gonna have a group of people. Go that way. Turn a little bit. You're gonna have you a group of people out there. I'll let y'all know
oh yeah,
that.
oh definitely, definitely.
I have more people just like sitting in their cars and then they realize I'm a girl. They be like, "You did that!" And I'm like, I need to start putting the camera
Recording
on
their
my truck
reactions.
so when people see me pulling into my spot,
There you go.
that's a girl.
You have a drone, right? Do you have a drone? Cause
I need to get one. And
yes,
you
because
told
you
me
can
that
get the
before.
one
I
that
need
has
to
the
do that.
hover capability. So while you're driving, you can literally have it hover. As long as you can back in and get into your spot within 30 minutes, otherwise it will die and it'll just fall out the sky. Well, no, it
Ooh.
won't really just fall. It will
That's-
land before the. You don't want it to.
Okay.
You don't want it to die though. But
Yeah.
but that would be cool for you to like record that, just like your whole setup and stuff like that. But it's been fun, ladies. It's been
Yeah.
Professor X said he got an extra one. An extra one what?
Is he talking about the drone?
Oh,
Probably a drone. I grew up with
you
a
sound like my
gadget
dad.
dad. I have a gadget dad. Do you
You
hear
sound like
me?
my dad. You got the gadget to go with the gadget that holds all the gadgets, and then you put it inside of another
Another
gadget.
gadget?
That's me.
Power tools,
Well, there you go. He
electronics,
said he has an
phones.
extra
I
drone.
grew with
So
a
he says he
gadget
has an
dad.
extra drone. So there you go. Now you can get some drone footage because you can really.
Dang, now he put me out. Now I have no excuse for my next
Yes,
video to be
and the
one.
thing is that drone footage you can romanticize the heck out of that because people love that. You can do slow mo, you can do zoom in, zoom out, take off. Like I mean, you could sell your vision exponentially more with the drone because you can really.
Shameless plug. I'm gonna need that for this new
Uh
video I'm
oh.
doing.
Well, you heard her. She needs the.
I cannot wait to
You might have to share with us a little bit in the
I
chat.
want to see now.
Thank you. Why you? She all hyping it up.
In case
I'm
you
gonna
was.
do it. I'm gonna put it in the group chat. I'm
Okay.
gonna put it in the group
Before we
chat.
get out of here, y'all, just know if one of us inbox you to be a guest on our show, please know we're being creepers or anything like that. We are legitimately looking for preferably another black woman who RVs. You don't have to be a solo or a specific anything, but just someone that's in the RV community that just wants to add their voice, and we may add to the sisterhood. We do want to grow this, but we started out with 3 for now, as it was Alexis's baby, and I guess me and Alexis got a divorce, and I got full custody. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. I took on the role of that, but
No, we're looking for a fourth
we
to add
do. Yes, we
to
are.
our
We're definitely looking for a
family.
fourth. Um, what we were looking
We keep using that sound, but we only got 3
right,
girls.
but we're really looking for the
Oh,
fourth person to get like someone that has preferably like a schoolie or a van or because we have a fifth wheel, we have travel trailers, or if we have someone that's a class A or a class C, like has a drivable, because we want to get that aspect too. So if you're listening and you're interested, our socials are on the screen. Hey Merlot,
he
our
like Mama.
socials are on the
Oh, it's my
screen.
time.
If you're not following us, follow all of the ladies.
Yes.
But just hit us up. We also have what is it? What is our Facebook group again?
Um, rolling. Is it rolling with my sisters?
Black
Black
Sisters
sisters.
Rolling. So request to join our Facebook group. We have a little bit more
Yeah.
personal stuff going on over there. We kind of interact on a more personal. We got to get back into it, but deeper level there. And we do have a Instagram and a Facebook. I mean, Instagram and a TikTok that is rolling with my sisters, as well as a YouTube. So you can reach us on our personals, or you can reach us on our sisterhood platform. But yeah, we are looking to meet more sisters out there.
Yes,
So,
we are.
and if you know of anybody that would be interested, please comment below or drop us a message. We do know that
Oh,
Miss Hopkins, huh?
oh no, I was saying hey to Monique. I thought it was one of my nieces, but it's their mom on their page.
Oh, so having one person on, then hopefully the next time we go live, that would be great. But if we can have a guest speaker every so often, that would be great. So we would love to just meet more people.
Yeah.
Y'all have anything else extra to add?
Mm-mm.
Alrighty, we'll try to get more.
I love seeing
I
all
know
your
it's been
faces.
too long. Again, we say that all the time, but we're going to try to get down a. It's hard to get a set time and schedule with everybody's schedules, but we'll do better at making sure we let people know more than like a few days in advance, because I completely forgot to post anything until today. So we'll try it again. Hopefully, maybe in the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks. So just keep an eye on our socials for our next live, and hope you tune in. Bye.